Good morning, Harrison Central. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Harrison Central. Today is Thursday, January 26th. I'm Kenzie with your news. There are a few announcements today. We didn't get a chance to recognize our varsity wrestlers earlier this week, so we would like to congratulate the varsity wrestling team, who finished 5th in the OVAC 4A division and 16th overall with 73 points out of 43 team field. Individual wrestlers placing for the Huskies were 132-pound freshman Andrew Cox, who finished in 8th place. Also finishing in 8th place was 138-pound sophomore Leland Lopez. Wrestling at heavyweight and finishing 6th was sophomore Landon Thomas. Leading the Huskies on the podium at 69th Ron Mock OVAC Wrestling Tournament was 215-pound runner-up, finished from junior Lucas Thomas. The Huskies will be back in action again on Saturday at the Peg Leg Scuffle at Garaway, with wrestling slated to start at 10 a.m. Now let's send it to Drake with today's weather forecast.
Thank you, Kenzie. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast. We see a high temperature of 35, a low of 26. Flurries right now in the morning. Those are going to be mixed with some rain showers off and on mixed together throughout the day. Like we said, a high temperature of 36, but the wind is going to make it feel colder. It's not going to feel colder, or it's not going to feel warmer than freezing probably today. Low of 26, like we said, as we see in the morning and in the evening. We won't see any sun. We don't expect to see any sun. Mostly cloudy skies throughout the entire day, and these conditions continue throughout maybe 2 weeks, as we see occasionally here and there some more snowfall, rainfall, and things like that, depending on where that high temperature sits. Obviously, I didn't think we would have much snowfall yesterday in the morning, and we did, but that kind of melted very soon early in the day. So things were okay, just kind of an annoying, muddy mess right now in the Ohio Valley. That's a look at today's weather forecast. Let's head over to Colton to find out what's for lunch.
Today the cafeteria is serving cheese pizza, garden salad, cucumbers, and fresh apple slices. Now let's send it to Taylor for today's history.
On this day in history, the first ever Winter Olympics took place in the French Alps in 1924 and held events until February 5th. 12 events were involved, which came to a total of 6 sports, including ski jump and bobsled. This international event set a standard for future competitions. Now let's send it to Isabel with this week's extracurriculars.
On Monday, the girls' basketball team celebrated their senior night. Even though they fell short to Malvern with a score of 29-40, it was still a special night. On Monday, they will play at Oak Glen home in the OVAC semifinals. Saturday, girls junior high will play away at Shadyside. The boys and girls bowling team bowled against Brook this week. The boys won by 67 pins, but the girls came up a little short and fell by 96 pins to Brook. Both the boys and girls team will be back in action tonight against Buckeye Local. Saturday, boys bowling will compete in the OVAC tournament. Today, the boys high school basketball is away at Buckeye Local, and the girls junior high is at home against Barnesville. Saturday, varsity boys basketball will play against Martins Ferry in the Buckeye 8 Championship. Tomorrow and Saturday, junior high wrestling will be headed to Union Local to compete in the OVAC Championship. Saturday, the wrestling team will be headed to Garaway.
That concludes today's news. Thanks for watching.